Korean-style marinated flanken and kimchi fried rice. So this is 1.5 cups of jasmine rice that I rinsed for 2 minutes in a strainer, and then I chilled it. And now I have high temperature cooking oil, and I am browning and crisping the rice. For the flanken, I used about 2 tablespoons for 1.5 pounds of thin cut short ribs. I used about 2 tablespoons each, light and dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce is sweeter and thicker. Light soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and brown sugar. I used 1 tablespoon of toasted sesame oil. It's for flavor, not for cooking, okay? That's what I put into this bag with about 4 or 5 cloves of crushed garlic. Now we're going to go to a hot cast iron skillet and cook these guys about 5 minutes on the first side, flip them, cook them a little bit less on the second side, so they're in the pan 7 or 8 minutes. That's it. High temp oil, hot cast iron skillet. And just add your thin cut pieces of short rib. See here how that's nice and lightly browned? Bits and pieces of crispy rice mixed in. Now we're just gonna season it with a little soy sauce. And then the same tray that I used to cool it, I'm just gonna pile it right back on there. We're going to add a little bit more oil. Is the rice soaked up as it was frying the drizzle I put in there before? And now we're going to take the fresh greens and stir fry them. Excuse me, babe. With a carrot cut into matchsticks and the kimchi, of course. The kimchi I took out of the jar and chopped it, and now I'm gonna add it to our dish. I just piled it back in the jar to save room on the counter. And a couple tablespoons of the brine from the kimchi is in there as well, which will add great flavor. Okay guys, I took the flanken out. Okay, I browned the mushrooms, then I added the scallions and tossed them around a little bit. Back here, we wilted up our greens and stir-fried it with the kimchi and the carrots, and now we're gonna add the ginger and the garlic. Toss that around for our kimchi fried rice. And then we're going to add our gochujang, and I actually love for this recipe, something that I have in New York, I couldn't find it up here, gochujang ketchup, which I love because it's a little bit sweet and extra tomato-y. So I'm going to add a squirt of ketchup to mine as well. So we put in a couple of fat spoonfuls of our sauce, which is so spicy and delicious and tangy all at the same time. Very umami. And a squirt of my ketchup. Mix that together with the ginger and the garlic and the kale and the kimchi. And then we put our rice, our crispy rice, back in. To this pan, we're going to add our chilies, last minute, to our stir fry. And then we're going to add a splash of beef stock or broth. Drop them guys right back into the pan. Here's our little omelet, and we're just rolling it out of the pan, a nice lightly brown 2-egg omelet, and we chop it. And then we take our bench scrape or food mover, add that to our kimchi fried rice, chive to garnish, scatter that around. How good does that meal look?